Greetings, toy heads, and welcome to another episode of Go Figure with me, your host, Eli Williams, the action figure show about news, reviews, collecting, tips, customizations, kit bashing, everything that goes into this fun, nerdy hobby that you and I both love. And in this special episode, we're going to be doing an unboxing and review of the Hasbro Indiana Jones Adventure Series Grail Knight. Just got this in yesterday. From Amazon, had it on pre-order. I will be getting the whole wave of this because I want to build the Grail table. I'm contemplating whether or not I'm going to finish the Temple of Doom one. So if I do those, they'll be up here too. So let's have a look here. We've got the same packaging, Indiana Jones Adventure Series. There you can see the Grail Knight figure and all his Grail Knightiness. We've got a little artwork there from the motion picture. Grail Knight down here on the bottom, build an artifact. Warning, choking hazard, don't put this in your mouth because he's got a sword. Ages 4+, plastic-free packaging, Hasbro. On the side here, we've got more of the artwork from the motion picture of the actor. I don't know his name, but the guy that played the Grail Knight. Multilingual, plastic-free packaging. And then on the side here, we've got the picture of the artifact and the whole wave, which again, I don't know why there's Dial of Destiny characters in this wave. It should have been like Mola Ram and like the Thuggy Guard, or not the Thuggy Guard. I'm thinking of Temple of Doom. It should have been Kazim and like Walter Donovan, because it's Last Crusade. I don't know. I always go to Temple of Doom because my thought when I think of Indiana Jones, that's my favorite one. And then on the back here, we've got the picture of the Grail Knight again, digital rendering of the Grail Knight and all of his accessories. Up here at the top, Indiana Jones Last Crusade. I build an artifact, Grail Knight. Down here at the bottom, jibbery jabbery legal jargon, ages 0 to 3. You know what that means.
If your child is not born yet, they shouldn't play with these toys.
That's right, you're welcome. Disney, Hasbro, and then on the bottom here, we've got more jibbery jabbery legal jargon, Houses of Klingon, and Barcode. All right, so we're going to crack this open, or I'm going to crack this open, and then we'll get him on the pedestal, and we'll see how he looks. And here we've got him on the pedestal. Let's have a look at the accessories. First and foremost, we have his cloak, which is very, very soft, rubbery material. We've got some red paint apps there going down to some silver anklets there on the end of it. It's got a peg in the back, so I'm assuming, yeah, he's got a peg. Yeah, he's got a peg in his back there. So this is kind of nice. You can actually take this off and not have it on him. We've got the cross symbol there in red paint app with a silver outline on it. The hood draped down. It would have been nice to have a cloth goods version of this. So hopefully maybe, I don't know, Josh's Custom Capes on Etsy or one of the other guys over on Etsy will make this. And I can actually put a white hooded, I can probably get a white hooded robe or cloak, but I would rather have the one with the red rope on it with the silver anklets and the cross. But we'll have to see. For now, rubber cape as always. It is sort of splayed out at the bottom there, so it like all goes all the way to the ground. We'll set that aside. Then we have a smattering of the Grail pieces for the artifact. This one being like a silver plate. And this one they're all sort of semi-soft rubbery plastic. This has a notch in it, so I'm assuming that kind of goes right into the table, which I will have tomorrow because I'll have the two, I don't know, Dr. Jurgen, whatever his name is, Mads Mikkelsen, and then the Antonio Banderas guy. I don't know his name. I've not seen Dial of Destiny yet, so I'm getting them to make the thing, so those guys will probably end up being fodder for me to make customs and stuff with. But yeah, we have a silver plate, all in silver plastic there. And then we have a bowl of fire, which I believe Dr. Henry Jones Sr. comes with the other Grail accessories. We have a little bowl of fire here, a little brown wooden bowl, or probably metal bowl. I guess it wouldn't be wooden because it would burn. Yeah. Physics. But yeah, and a little bit of a translucent plastic with the flames going from yellow all the way up into red right there. So we have that one. And then we have a golden Grail chalice thingy, also in soft rubbery plastic right there. Very decorative looking, all in gold plastic, shiny. looking pretty nice. And then we have a silver chalice grail thingy. Obviously not the true grail, but so yeah, this one in shiny silver plastic. This one's a little bit harder. It is not as pliable as the other ones, and it doesn't really have an internal part to it there, as far as a cup. But, you know, it's just meant to sit there on that table once I get that. And then I'll make a video. I'll assemble that whole thing. And then we have the True Grail. This is the guy that comes with it. And it took me a while to figure out who comes with it because the promo pics of Elsa shows her with this Grail. But yeah, for those who are wondering, it comes with the Grail Knight, and as it should. So yeah, this one is all like in brown. And then you've got that gold paint apt inside of it there internally. Just real basic, like it just looks just like it did in the movie. Right there, we've got, it's wanting to focus on him. There we go. Just like it did in the movie. Pretty cool. And then we have his sword. He comes with a sword. Really well detailed. You've got a silver paint app there on the end of the scabbard, or on the end of the sheath, scabbard, whatever. And then we've got a silver paint app here where the sword goes in right under the guard. Very decorative silver paint apped handle there, and we've got a peg so that goes into his belt, I'm assuming. And then the sword comes out, and we've got a silver blade, a little bit different silver than the handle, slightly darker, more of a blade color, and you got a blood groove going all the way down to the center of this sword on both sides. But it's pretty cool. It's a cool looking sword. It really is. It's got little decorative carvings on there. Looks pretty neat. And then here is Sir Grail Knight. Never really had a name. He was just the Grail Knight. He stands at approximately between 6 1/4 and 6.5 inches tall. Pretty much right, about 6 1/4, I'd say. Maybe a teensy bit taller. Let's have a look at the sculpt. First and foremost, let's just talk about this face sculpt. This is awesome. This looks just like him. I will say that a lot of the face sculpts that they've used on these haven't been 100% accurate. The indie faces are definitely the best Harrison Ford likenesses that I've seen outside of the Empire Strikes Back Han Solo, or Bespin Han Solo. But Empire Strikes Back, because it's the outfit that he pretty much wore throughout the movie. It's what he had on under the parka and everything on Hoth. But looks really good. You got the chainmail headdress draped down there, and it's a soft rubbery plastic, but that's going to be a articulation hindrance right off the bat there. You've got the cloth drape shirt on the top here. Going down, you've got that same red cross that we saw throughout the movie. It was on the shield. It's on his cloak. But essentially, it's supposed to be like the Templar cross, but they didn't really call it that. I've got a belt there with some nice silver paint apps, little pips going around there. They didn't do it on this one, though, which is strange. So I might have to hit that with my silver Sharpie or my Molotow pen, kind of like boop, 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 and finish that off, because I don't know why they did that, but they didn't do this. We do have a little notch there in the belt, as you can see, and that's where the sword will go. You've got the chainmail peeking out of the shirt there onto his hands and at the end of his the sleeves. Obviously, he's wearing chainmail under there. The skirt is split at the bottom there, and it is a soft rubbery material. And then we've got that same tan cloth going down to chainmail boots. And that is about it. Let's look at articulation, or what little we're going to get with this guy, but I get it. Because of the costume, that's what you're going to have. So we've got that, the head there. I'm assuming that will pop off. Wanted to see. Okay, so it looks like that is a neck with a ball into the torso, or a ball on the neck going into the torso, going up to a dumbbell going into the head. You can get that all the way around. You're not getting, there is a not too bad tilt considering what you're dealing with there. You're not getting too much. You get a little bit forward, not really any back at all. Arms, we do have a little bit of a butterfly joint in there, which is kind of interesting. Arms hinged at the shoulder going out to a T formation. And again, we've got the single elbow with a swivel. You do have full rotation, obviously, on the... I'm hitting my camera. On the arms there. Going down to the wrist where we've got full rotation on the wrist. And this is a peg, a hand with a peg going into it there. Just like some of the others. Elsa was not like that. And then this one, we have the same thing. Full rotation there. Ball joint at the waist for some hula hoop a little bit. And some waist. Oh, it's detented. Can you hear that? That's detented on the on the waist there. With the legs all the way out to there. No. Is it thigh swivel? Okay, yeah, we have a thigh swivel and a single knee going right back to there with a swivel. And is there a boot? No boot swivel. But we do have detents on the feet and a forward rocker on the feet. Let's put his cloak on him and line up that peg. Wow, that sits really low on his back. There we go. One good thing about this is he's not going to be there's not going to be an issue with him standing because that is almost like having a built-in stand for him. Let's put his sword on his right there in that little peg. Yeah, that fits in actually quite nice. That popped right in there without any effort. So that's kind of cool. And, yeah, there we go. He actually looks pretty good. I would say this is probably my favorite one out of this wave. He looks really nice. So let's pop him off the pedestal and we will line him up with some other characters and see how he scales up. And here we have him with the Hasbro Star Wars The Black Series Imperial Stormtrooper version 2, the Medico Mafex Return of the Jedi version Boba Fett, the Hasbro Marvel Legends Series Target exclusive Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man, and the Mattel DC Universe Classics Cyborg. All in all, I mean, I'm going to give him... for articulation, I'd give him a 6 out of 10, but I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10 because of all the cool stuff that he comes with and how he looks. This is definitely my favorite figure in the wave, but again, limited articulation. It could have gone with cloth goods. Like, as you can see, he's standing a little bit forward of the other figures there because his cape is really holding him back. I may need to heat that up and bend that a little bit because it's causing him to lean forward, but he's not falling over. So, yeah, 7 out of 10 altogether for that, but I do like him. He looks really cool, and he'll look great on the shelf once I get everything all set up and get that artifact put together, which will... I've got Henry Jones has shipped, so I'm just waiting on the 2 that I will have that will actually be coming in tomorrow, and then I think Henry Jones shows up on Monday. And then that'll be it. So that'll do it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Smash that bell so you can get information about all the good things coming out of my channel. You all have yourselves a great week and a great day. I'll see you next time. And until then, don't forget to get your figure on. Take care.